Every word of God is flawless. He is a shield to those who take refuge in him. Proverbs chapter 30 verses 5. Hello family, a very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Sometimes you just get bored with rice dish. I know we Ghanaians, Africans, we love our rice, but sometimes it's also very good to change things a little. So today I present to you this amazing African fish wraps. It is so easy to make, very delicious, and surprisingly so easy on the pocket as well. So please be sure to stay tuned. You're going to love this, and you are definitely going to ask for more. This was just made with mackerel fish and it's just amazing. Stay tuned, let's get started. So to begin with, I would like to go ahead and treat my mackerel fish. And oh yes, we are using just one mackerel fish for this recipe, and you are going to be blown away. It is absolutely amazing. Take your mackerel fish that has been in the freezer for a very long time and try this meal. I promise you're going to love it. I'm going to cut off the head and also remove all the intestines and all the unwanted parts that we do not want to have our fish, okay? And after that, I'm going to also debone it. I'm going to make sure I get rid of all the tiny bones because my kids are going to also enjoy. And if you have any other option of fish that have less bone, please go ahead and use it. But I love some fried crispy mackerel fish. They are so delicious. They're very fatty, tender, and I just love their taste. So if you've not tried making your mackerel fish this way, I promise you should try to make it this way. You're going to absolutely love it. It is less expensive in our part of the world, and it's one of the most popular fishes. So just go ahead and take your mackerel fish. It will just be easy for you, okay? So after deboning everything, I'll go ahead and wash it about 2 times using a bit of lime juice. Very important to use cold water here, not warm or lukewarm water, okay? It must be cold. I think it's refreshing the fish a lot more better, and it has to be done twice or maybe 3 times if you need so. And while doing that, make sure you get rid of the excess bone that they have here. So it is pretty much simple. Just go in there and just grab everything out and you are good to go. And while you clean it, make sure that you do not be very hard on it because it can tear apart very easily, okay? So once I'm done, I'll go ahead and put them in the bowl and pat dry everything, and then go ahead and season it with some all-purpose fish seasoning, some hot chili powder, and some all-purpose seasoning, and some curry powder as well. I want it to get that beautiful and nice aroma to it too. So if your all-purpose seasoning doesn't have enough salt, you go ahead and add it, but mine has enough salt content, so I did not end up adding a lot more salt to it. So it's all up to you. If you want to add more salt, go ahead and do it. If not, just go with the all-purpose seasoning and you are good to go. As you can see, I'm going to put it in the fridge and allow it to marinate for about 30 minutes while I'll go ahead and peel off some ripe plantain because we're going to pair this with. It's very optional. You can also choose some potatoes, some yam, any side of choice, but I must say, ripe plantain goes so well, especially if you turn them into kelewele vibe. It is absolutely great. That's exactly what I'm going to do here, okay? So just enjoy this process as I go ahead and cut my plantains into the sizes that I prefer. And of course, you can also cut it into the size that you prefer. After cutting everything, I just went ahead to season it with all-purpose seasoning and some hot chili powder and a bit of some oregano. Go ahead and mix everything together and put it in the fridge. Allow it to marinate for about 30 minutes before I'll go ahead to fry both the fish and the plantains as well. Looks really good. It's just giving the original kelewele vibes, and that's exactly what I wanted. It's very nice and spicy, as you can see. So Prepping for the fish, I just want to coat it in cornflakes. I want it to be nice and crunchy on the outside as well. So I went ahead to put some cornflakes and went ahead to grind it as you see here. My kids also came out to help because they love this recipe. They love this fish wraps a lot. So you just always want to give a helping hand, and it's always fun when they help in the kitchen. So now we are done. I'm going to put it in on the side and go ahead and prep for my vegetables, because in the filling of this wraps you need to have a bit of vegetables just to pump everything and make the filling really delicious. And with the vegetables, please go ahead and use any vegetables of choice. I'll be using some Roman salad, a bit of cucumber, some tomatoes, a bit of onions, and some bell peppers. They make every filling beautiful and just delicious. Some crunch also is very well appreciated. If you have lots of crunchy things in there, it makes the whole bite wholesome and very delicious in your mouth. Okay, so yes, go ahead and chop all your vegetables, and once you're done, put them in a bowl and season it to your preference. And once everything is done by the preps, it's just beautiful salad. I just love it so much. It's time for us to do our coating, and for the coating I need some to help as a binder so that we get everything nicely formed together. So I'm going to crack some 3 eggs and add a little bit of seasoning and whisk it very well, which I am going to dip in my very well seasoning mackerel fish. And oh boy, once we dip them in, go ahead and coat it with my cornflakes, and there we go. We're about to fry these bad boys and they are so good. It's now time for some good action. I absolutely love this. I hope that you try it at home. You will love it too, because it's absolutely delicious. Very crunchy on the outside, but super moist and very delicious in the inside. You will love this. You never ever look at your mackerel fish the same way again, because you can really do a lot to it that you're going to love. Okay, so once I'm done coating my fish, I'll go ahead and add lots oil in my frying pan. It's very important not to add just little, because you're going to end up soaking the fish with lots of oil, which is not good. So make sure you add a good amount of oil in your frying pan whilst it's nice and hot. Just dip this in and fry these until they're very nice and crispy and golden brown. You can also decide to use your air fryer if you're not interested in frying these bad boys in deep fried oil. Okay, you can also use your oven as well. Whichever way, it's going to be perfect. All right, so once they're nicely caramelized like this, I am going to take them out and put them on a towel paper just so that it absorbs the excess oil. All right, looks so good, isn't it? That is your simple mackerel fish that has been elevated like this. Now our sweet and spicy plantains are ready. Giving us the Kelly vibe. Absolutely love it. I'm just going to set that aside as well and make a little bit of sauce to just make everything go so well together. Okay, so I'm going to use some cream and add a little bit of seasoning to it. That is my sauce. You can also decide to use some mayo and ketchup if that's what you love, but I simply love the combination of this cream and all-purpose seasoning, and that is it. We are done. We're going to now go ahead and combine everything that we've done from the beginning with the help of my flatbread, and we're going to just lay everything on top of it, and it's just going to be amazing. I'll spread a little bit of my sauce on my flatbread, add some salad, a little bit more of sauce, and then add my fish, and I'll add my chopped onions, tomatoes, and all that lovely salsa on top of it. You can also decide to also use a little bit of spicy jalapeno peppers. Sometimes I use it. It is so good. And just spread more of the sauce on top, and there you go. It is absolutely delicious. Oh my goodness, it is so good. Just wrap it very nicely at the edge of your flatbread. Just spread a little bit of the sauce just so that it binds everything together. You don't want everything to start falling off, okay? So yes, this is it. Very, very simple. I promise you, you're going to love this so much, and you'll be doing it over and over and over again. Go ahead and just lay everything on your flatbread until all your ingredients you have here is done. And once you're done putting everything together like this, we're going to grill it on our grill pan just so that it gives us that amazing fine grill feeling. It is so good, fam. You just have to try this, and I believe you're not going to regret at all right? Are you enjoying this recipe so far? If you are, please do not forget to give me a thumbs up. It's really, really important. There is other recipes that I've done using the same way of making my mackerel fish. I'm going to link it here and below. So please kindly check it out if you've not done so already. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and join the family for amazing content like delicious Ghanaian African meals. All right, so right now I'm going to grill it on each side for about 3 minutes. You don't want to over grill it because the flatbread is going to be very hard and it's not going to be enjoyable at all. Okay, so go ahead and grill each side for about 3 to 2 minutes on a medium heat, of course, and just go ahead and enjoy this. Just look at that. Are you not going to try this? Go ahead and try this for your guests, and I believe you're going to absolutely love you for this. Let's take a little break on the rice, okay? Just try this wraps, and I believe you're going to be a big fan. And there you have it, family. We are done, and oh my goodness, look at that filling. It is just amazing. This is something you would surprise your guests with, and I'm sure they're going to be presently surprised and very, very touched by this amazing dish. Have a little bit of fried plantain on the side. You can decide to also fry some yam to go with this. It is absolutely amazing. This is love at first bite. You're going to definitely fall in love with the very first bite, and all that yumminess that combine and just have this amazing buster flavor in your mouth is just incredible. Thanks so much for watching, family. I really hope that you enjoyed this recipe and you're going to give it a try. Please do not forget to give me a thumbs up, share with your friends and family. It really, really helps the channel grow. And if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to cheer you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe to join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again, and as always, know that you're so beautiful just the way you are. I will see you in my next one. Have a blessed day. Bye.